All right, so we are moving on to this. Really is super important because this one specifically, you know this already. Like I said, when you hear me say something or teach something to you guys, especially about this stuff, right? Because if you're in sales at all, if you've ever done a deal, which I hope you have, that doesn't mean that you're going to learn some new shit. I'm just going to give you, like I said, the 20% of the thing that actually brings you 80% of your results. So there's specific things about this part specifically that I really want to hit home on, all right? Because the last thing we went over was the 3 personality types. So this is, right? You're gonna be like, dude, I know that already. Why did I invest in this program? But look, listen, check this out. There's a reason why I say this, because people need to know, like, trust, right? You. But you really equals them, right? So when you understand that, you go, cool. If you're talking to somebody who's, let's say, a reptile brain like me, if we start talking and I feel like, man, I don't really know if I would, like, if I call you and I got a house and I'm selling it to you, I got an apartment complex and I'm like, hey, look, I got this deal. It's an apartment building. It's a 40-unit building, and I saw your stuff. Broker said you're somebody that I should talk to. Tell me a little bit about, your stuff. And you've already got my information, right? And you need to stop me in my tracks and go, cool, I can do that. I'm probably going to be a little quick. Sounds like you're more like me. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I can do. If that works, good. We'll put it in writing, and we'll swing for the fences. I'll start my due diligence period. I'll be there. 30 days or so I close. I may not even need 30 days because I'm pretty quick, right? You seem like you're a fast guy too. And they're like, okay, I like this guy, shit, cool. I know this guy, he's kind of like me, because again, if you know yourself and the personality trait you have, and you're gonna jump all over the place with who you think you are, personality traits. When you're 60, you're not gonna move as fast as some reptile. You'll be a 60-year-old reptile, right? Which is, they still move fast, but for a 60-year-old guy, whatever. Like, you have to understand that if they don't know, like, and trust you, specifically, especially like I said, like, this is the 20% of the shit that really matters. Salespeople don't get this because like, oh, buy my shit, sell me your shit. Let's see if we can get some deals done. I'll pay 50 cents on the dollar. That's stupid, because I don't want 50 cents on the dollar for my shit. You got to understand why I'm selling something. And I will never tell you why I'm selling something if I don't know, like, and trust you first. And I only know, like, and trust people like me. That's the people I open up to. This business, as it relates to closing your deals and being a psycho salesman, you have to understand the psychology of the people that you're selling to so you can chameleonize yourself to be likable in the moment. Because the thing is this, when you actually get the deal, you become responsible for that deal. Like I said, if you're a real estate investor, which is the guys that I'm talking to, real estate entrepreneurs, wholesalers, flippers, retailers, agents, whatever it is, you're in the buy and sell game of the real estate industry, period, right? Once you actually get the deal, your responsibility shifts. I would hope that you turn into a freaking reptile or croc. You shift altogether and you become a motherfucker getting after it. If you don't do that, you're gonna get eaten alive in the fucking desert like the rest of the mammals out there. Because if you're a reptile to get the deal, but you're a mammal in the sales side of reselling the property, you're gonna get fucking eaten, and so will that deal. So, liking somebody or getting somebody to know, like, and trust you, when you understand who they are because you understand who you are, or you're more comfortable being, those are probably going to be your best deals. The ones that you chameleonize yourself and like, hey, look, this person's a thinker. I don't care about thinkers. I don't want to figure out what the statistics are for the forecast for the next 30 years of the fucking real estate market. Who gives a shit? I'm going to buy your property, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to sell it. I ain't going to be in your shit forever. But I understand what you need to feel comfortable to sell your deal, because why? I'm in the business of buying fucking properties. I'm a buyer. I'm an aggressive buyer. And I suggest in this program, whether you're in the league, whether you've come to the academy, whether you've come to all of our mindset camps and all the personal development, our growth shit, I suggest right off the bat, bro, that you have it in your head that you are a hardcore buyer, you're a stone cold seller, you're a badass marketer, all of the things required for you to actually get in the game. Right? And it starts with this, the KLT. Are you being somebody like what do you know who you're talking to? Will they be able to understand who they're talking to? Will they know that? Next, they gotta like you. You gotta like them kind of too. Like if you don't like them, like seriously, I've turned away deals that I'm like, dude, you're an asshole. If you're going to be this much of an asshole now, and I take over your property and I'm in the game for like 30, 45 days, can I imagine me, how much of an asshole you're going to be 30 days from now? I'm not interested. No thanks, man. Like good luck. Keep your shit. And people are like, oh, I can't believe it. Like, fucking believe it, you dickhead. If you ever see my number, don't call me back. So, and my wife's like, you talk like that to people? I'm like, fucking all day. I don't have their problem. I'm not stuck with a deal. I'm buying deals. I close deals. I don't fucking get stuck with them. Because if you get a deal that you hate, you're not really stuck with the house. Houses don't talk. Houses don't really have problems. Houses have people problems. And if you don't like the people, don't do the fucking deal. Because you'll be married to them until you sell. Woo! Fucking day. You tell that's a hot topic for me. Anyways, you understand this thing, right? So aside from understanding who you're talking to, the 3 personality types, you got to also get to a situation where, one, you understand people do business that they know, like, and trust. I know that's old school, and I know the millennials are like, oh, you know that already. We read 10,000 books on sales. I got it. But I'm saying it again. Know it again. What do we say? If you say I know that already, fucking listen up, because resistance is showing up like in all your past experiences saying, hey, look, you don't need this part. You just need the meat. Well, this is the fucking meat. If you want to close more deals, if you're going to close deals, period, you're going to be a psycho salesman like I'm telling you, position yourself to be a person that people can know, like, and trust, because that's who people do business with. And if you're going to get deals, this is how you do it. You understand? So, again, know, like, and trust. You also have to know them. So who are we knowing? We're understanding the people that we're dealing with because we're asking them questions so we get to know them better, right? As you're listening to the answers to their questions, first things first, are they mammal brain people? Do they just go along to get along? When they say, like, yeah, you know what? My friend did this and I saw this stuff and I was kind of wondering, man, who else does this? Like, who does this kind of stuff? They probably go along to get along, right? Or they're like thinker brain people. They're like, I wanted to kind of look it out. I did some research and I kind of saw, and I kind of had an idea first, and I kind of know what the market will bear, and I know the days on the market. I talked to like 18 realtors and 45 mortgage people, and I read, I downloaded a forecast for the next 20 years on the real estate market. So I'm kind of really deciding what I'm going to do, and I know rates are going to go up, like the indoor and the LIBOR and stuff's going up. Like, who gives a fuck, right? But it matters to them. Right? As a psycho salesperson, we're just like, okay, psychology side of selling to this person or this person selling to me, I got to understand who I'm talking to. And last but not least, our reptile brain people, right? Reptile brains, the crocs, are the ones who like me and you. Probably. If you're in sales, if you close deals, if you're fucking hustling, if you've done a deal in your lifetime and you're in this business, you're like, dude, I just want to know what I need to do so I can do what I need to goddamn do. Right? So, again, know, like, and trust. If this piece also goes with the piece that I went over in the other part, right? So when you put them together, now you'll start to understand the alpha conversation, because we're moving ourselves into getting a better understanding of who we're dealing with and why. Because the deal is just the icing on the cake. Getting past the people who own it, they call you to sell you a deal. You have to, right off the bat, be able to push yourself in a situation where you can fucking close. Right? You are selling them on us being the buyer, and you have to close them on the fact that they're confident in first us and confident in themselves to be able to make this thing happen with us. Because if not, they're going to go to somebody else, or worse, like I said, morally obligated to fucking sell them, because what's the thought if they don't go with us? They're going to lose, and their wives are going to be like, I hate you. You should have sold to the Victor, and he's awesome, and we really liked him. And you don't want that. Your kids, Daddy, where are we going to live? Like, that's fucked up. If you don't have that in your head, man, you won't push to close your damn deals when you get them. And if you don't understand that, man, you won't make any money in this business. Or even if you made a shit ton of money, you'll be making money with the dickheads who are slinging out, hey, you know what, it's 50 cents on the dollar. I'm willing to close in 30 days, and I'm associated with a network of investors who have unlimited amount of funds. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. You know it. I know it. Every time you hear that, you call bullshit. Why? Because we're reptile brains. We know better, right? We eat people like those. So... Stay tuned for this next training. In this next training, we're going to jump head first into the alpha conversation. And I'll explain to you exactly what that is and why, if you don't have a structure for you to talk to people, you will get dominated in this game. You will not close your deals. So I will not close my deals. I want you to close your damn deals. All right? Let's talk soon.